Hey guys, my name is James Mason with the Facebook group Transparent Traders. In this video, I'm going to show you where the market will peak out before the next significant pullback. So before we go any further, all I ask is for you to hit the subscribe button so you can continue to receive content like this in the future and everything else we have to offer. So let's get into it. Alright, so this is, and you can look this up right here, ticker VIX. This is actually the volatility index, so better known as VIX. Here we are looking at the daily chart. Now what I done was I went back to 2005, which is as far as TOS would let me go, and I drew this plot line that basically showed where the majority of these days bounced or just kind of rode out to show a good support or a overall resistance line. That value, to speed you up if you want to chart this out yourself, that value is $11.95. So that's ran across the entire chart. So looking back 3 years, anything that goes under that line, basically, the market was overextended. Anything riding that line, pretty much normal market stuff. But these peaks, every time this peaks, the market pulls back for everyone. Now, how you come up with this? From these peaks, you draw your trend line and come across the next one, then so on down. Now, when you create these angles like this, with these candlesticks, when they formulate and start packing into the corner right here, it's like a coil spring, and when it breaks through that, you have something like this happen. Just this massive spike with volatility. These massive spikes right here, that's what tanks the market. So this is, the big pullback back in the beginning of 2018. The dates actually range from, when it actually started, January 29th, and as you can see, it goes on. So what I did, I charted it out, put a line right here, went down. I hit this last one, which is this is December. This is October of 2018. So let's zoom in a little closer and talk about more recent times. So here we are again, October, December of 2018, and here we are. We are now coming into this wedge, and you can ask around in the Facebook group Transparent Traders. I had people watch me trade live, and I based the trade right here on AMD last Thursday, May 2nd. And as soon as it hit this trend line, I went all in to, ride it up, and it worked out perfect. So again, when this goes up, the market pulls back, but when it starts to get rejected and comes back down, then the prices and stocks start to go back up. So here we are. This is May 3rd. This was last Friday. And as this kind of just like bounces back and forth between these trend lines, as it comes right down into here and wedges, again, it acts like a cool spring that just gets so wound up. And when this thing releases and breaks, it will shoot up like crazy. So once this shoots up, the first actual resistance is right here at 1796, or roughly 18, whatever. And then it will shoot up. And the first time it'll probably get rejected right here and pull back. And this value is 28.25 at this point. But as this cools down and then shoots up again, that will be, the major one. So when is this going to happen? A lot of you know I've been calling this out, for a while now, and I've been saying the middle of May to the middle of June. And look, right here, this is May 13, which is literally in a week from now. So as this wedges closer into here, starting around, mid-May, right here, we'll just say, it starts to, get really cramped. And if they release, a deal with China stuff, that should put this under the line. Now, my plan is once it gets under this line, hopefully be wedged right here and under the line. So my plan is honestly to start off shorting AMD with puts. And in the perfect world, if it was right here, I'll go ahead and start buying AMD puts 2 months out. That's how long I want on my contract, because I don't want to hold it no longer than a month. Now, I'm hoping to just basically swing trade this just to build, those quick gains and just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. And for the days that, it will gap, I'll sell it, take those profits, and then write it down with calls. That's what I'm going to do here. But you can see, again, as this wedges, it will just become ready to just spring out. And again, this starts the middle of May, and it could potentially happen right here to the middle of June. And what I mean by that is, this is basically where the market is going to peak out. And then once it rips through this, that's the pullback. And that's where everybody's going to lose their money. Unless if you're shorting. So keep that in mind. You can go back and look at all these dates if you want. Here we go. Before the last one, this day right here, this is October 3rd, 2018, and you can see on the 4th was the first rip up, and then you see what it done, and then it was crazy right here in October, and then went up in December, and then it started pulling back on the 26th right here and cooled off. So that is what I am looking for, and it's going to happen. The charts do not lie. You can see it every time. Look back right here again, October 3rd, coming back here. This first rip up, this is the end of January 2018, and for a lot of you who've been trading for at least a little bit, you remember that beginning part in February. So that's it right there. And you can go back and you can always see anytime it ripped past that after creating, this volatility, just like, well, not creating the volatility, but basically, scrunching up right here, like in these wedges and all that, and then it just rips out, But like right here, this is when a lot of the tax cuts, were taking place with President Trump and all that, and that's why the market was just ultra hot right here, and it finally just gave up and ripped. But I'm telling you guys, you may not believe me, but the charts don't lie. You can see it on the charts. And for the ones who don't believe me, that's fine. You'll come back to this video in a few months from now, and you'll say, I wish I would have listened to James Mason. I wish I would have controlled my trades and not been so exposed to the market, and I wish I had put contracts. Mark my words. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and I hope this helps you guys out. At least I hope this saves some of y'all from getting destroyed in this next pullback. So I appreciate you guys taking time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one.